In a sleek, upscale café, David Sullivan sat at a polished mahogany table with his longtime friend and business partner, Ryan. They were on the verge of finalizing a lucrative deal that would secure their company's future. The cafe buzzed with gentle conversation, the clink of silverware, and the rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee. Yet beneath this refined exterior, a dark secret was about to surface. Emily, a young waitress who had been working at the cafe for only a few months, moved discreetly among the tables. Normally reserved and unnoticed, she had never interfered in the private dealings of the affluent clientele. But that day, while refilling Ryan's water glass, she accidentally overheard him speaking in hushed tones on his phone. "Everything is set. Once the deal is closed, I'll seize control. I've been planning this for months." Her heart pounded and her hands trembled as she realized the unthinkable. Ryan, David's closest friend and partner, was plotting to betray him. Torn between fear and a deep sense of responsibility, Emily quickly retreated and mustered the courage to warn David. When Ryan excused himself, Emily approached David and explained what she had overheard. At first, David struggled to accept the possibility of such treachery. However, the earnestness in her eyes compelled him to delay signing the contract and seek further proof. Determined to uncover the truth, David contacted Julian, a trusted private investigator. Over the following days, Julian's investigation uncovered a trail of irregular financial transactions, small, calculated transfers funneling money into offshore accounts. The evidence slowly confirmed David's worst fears. Ryan was orchestrating a hostile takeover by siphoning funds from the company they had built together. The revelation struck David hard. Every shared memory with Ryan now felt tainted by betrayal. Despite the pain, David knew he had to act decisively. That evening, he arranged a private meeting with Ryan in a secluded office space. The room, typically a setting for confidential business talks, now became the stage for confrontation. As Ryan entered with his habitual easy smile, David wasted no time. "Ryan, I know about the offshore transfers and the backdoor deals. I heard everything, and I have proof that you've been planning this betrayal for months." Ryan initially tried to dismiss the accusation, laughing it off as a misunderstanding. But faced with mounting evidence and David's unwavering gaze, Ryan's confident facade began to crumble. In a bitter whisper, he finally admitted, "I've been planning this for a long time. I've always felt overshadowed by you, and I couldn't stand it any longer. I needed what I deserve." Hurt and outraged, David vowed not to let Ryan steal the fruits of their labor. He immediately mobilized his legal team to freeze Ryan's accounts and secure every piece of incriminating evidence. Yet, as if the confrontation were not enough, an unexpected envelope arrived at David's office the next morning. A sealed package bearing his name and containing a USB drive. With trepidation, David inserted the drive into his computer. A single, grainy video played, showing Ryan seated in a modest hotel room. In the video, Ryan's tone was defiant and sinister. "David, you froze my accounts and ruined me, but I'm not finished. I've been gathering information that can destroy you and your company. When the media gets hold of this, your reputation will be in ruins." The threat sent a chill down David's spine. Ryan was now willing to use the media as a weapon. Realizing the gravity of the situation, David immediately contacted Julian. "Ryan's back and he's playing dirty," he said, voice tight with urgency. Julian advised, "Do not engage with him further. Send me the video so we can analyze it and trace its origin. We need to know exactly what he's planning." With the file transferred, David steeled himself, aware that Ryan's tactics had escalated into a full-blown war of reputations. In the ensuing days, David's legal team and public relations experts worked tirelessly to build a counter-narrative. They gathered every piece of evidence, from the suspicious offshore transfers to intercepted communications, ready to expose Ryan's scheme. Investigators traced the video's origin to a small hotel on the outskirts of the city, though by then, Ryan had already vanished. It soon became clear that Ryan's threat was nothing more than a desperate smear campaign intended to discredit David by fabricating tales of financial misconduct. As the legal battle intensified, the media began reporting the scandal. Headlines emerged depicting Ryan as the villain behind a sprawling corporate fraud, while David's side of the story gradually restored his reputation. Amid this chaos, One constant presence offered David strength: Emily. Emily's courageous act had saved David from making a catastrophic mistake. Grateful beyond measure, David decided to repay her kindness in a way that would change her life. Knowing that Emily had once sacrificed her own educational dreams to care for her ailing mother, he reached out personally. One afternoon, he called the café to confirm her schedule and then drove to the modest neighborhood where she lived, a stark contrast to his own world of luxury. At her humble home, Emily greeted David with a mix of surprise and curiosity. "Mr. Sullivan, what brings you here?" she asked. With genuine warmth, David explained, "I came to thank you for your bravery. Because of you, I avoided a disastrous decision. I want to help you too. If you ever wanted to go back to school, I'd like to make that possible, and I want you to join my company. Your honesty and instincts are invaluable." Moved by his words and the opportunity presented, Emily accepted his offer, embarking on a new journey from waitress to corporate professional. Transitioning into the corporate world was challenging for Emily at first. The complex financial reports, strategic meetings, and strict hierarchies were worlds apart from the simplicity of her previous life. However, with the supportive environment at David's company and the mentorship of Sandra, a patient, knowledgeable manager, Emily quickly adapted. Her background in economics and her innate insights soon earned her the respect of her colleagues. Meanwhile, the legal case against Ryan gained momentum. With irrefutable evidence of fraud, defamation, and breach of fiduciary duty, David's legal team moved swiftly. Public statements and media reports began to dismantle Ryan's fabricated narrative, painting him as a treacherous opportunist. As the news spread, Ryan's reputation crumbled under the weight of his own lies. In the midst of these developments, the bond between David and Emily deepened. Emily's unwavering integrity and determination had not only saved David's company but also restored his faith in those who truly mattered. Recognizing her exceptional contributions, David decided it was time to offer her even greater opportunities. At a pivotal meeting, he formally announced that Emily would not only resume her studies but also take on a leadership role overseeing the company's international expansion. Though initially overwhelmed, Emily accepted the challenge with determination, promising, "I won't let you down." Under her leadership, the expansion project quickly gained traction. Emily navigated regulatory challenges, cultural differences, and financial complexities with innovative strategies and a fresh perspective. Her ability to analyze data and propose creative solutions made her a key asset in driving the company's growth into international markets. The culmination of these efforts was celebrated in a grand company event held in an elegant ballroom. Employees from every level gathered to mark the successful recovery and future prospects of the company. On stage, David spoke with pride and gratitude. "Today, we celebrate not only our achievements but also the resilience and integrity that have carried us through adversity. I am honored to recognize someone who embodies these qualities, Emily Adams." As the applause filled the room, Emily stepped forward, her voice steady with emotion. "I never imagined I would be here today," she said. "I am deeply grateful for this opportunity and for everyone who believed in me. This is a new beginning, and I promise to work tirelessly to build a future founded on trust and integrity." With the legal battle against Ryan drawing to a close and his threats neutralized, the company returned to a stable rhythm. David's once tarnished reputation was restored, and the betrayal that had once threatened to dismantle everything was now firmly behind him. More importantly, a new partnership had emerged, one built on mutual respect, gratitude, and the shared vision of a brighter future. One evening, as the city lights shimmered outside the office window, David and Emily stood together, reflecting on the journey they had endured. "We've overcome so much," David said quietly. "I'm grateful not only for our success, but for the people who stood by me when I needed them most." Emily smiled softly in response, her eyes shining with determination and hope. "Thank you for trusting me and for giving me the chance to change my life. Together, we'll build a future where integrity and courage prevail." Hand in hand, they stepped into a promising tomorrow, a future where even the darkest betrayals could be transformed into the foundation for renewed strength and enduring success. Together, they stepped boldly into a future brimming with promise and resilience, transforming every shadow of past betrayal into a foundation for renewed trust, enduring hope, and the unwavering pursuit of success. Emboldened by the trials they had endured, their partnership became a beacon of resilience that inspired everyone around them. Their journey, marked by hard-won lessons and unwavering loyalty, served as a living testament to the power of trust and transformation, proving that even the deepest wounds can pave the way for a legacy of growth and positive change.